Hey there, friend. Have you ever found yourself feeling a bit adrift as you navigate this new chapter of life, wondering where your support system is now that your kids have flown the nest and your old buddies aren't around as much? If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. Many of us over 60 find ourselves pondering how to fill the gaps in our social circles and find the support we need to thrive. Today, I want to chat with you about something that's close to my heart: the unexpected pillars of support that can help you live your best life after 60. You might think it's all about family, but trust me, there are so many other wonderful sources of support out there that can make a world of difference. In this video, we'll explore the 5 unexpected pillars of support every senior needs to flourish in their golden years. Actually, as we delve deeper, you might even find there are more than just 5 pillars, perhaps weaving together like a strong, supportive web around you. Now, you might be thinking, why do I need more support? I've managed just fine on my own all these years. And that's valid. You are a strong, independent individual. But hear me out. As we get older, our needs change, and having a robust support system can help us stay healthy, happy, and engaged with life. It's not about needing more help. It's about enriching your life with new connections and resources, adding layers of joy and meaning to each day. Think of it less as needing a crutch and more like building a beautiful garden around yourself, filled with different kinds of flowers and trees, each offering something unique and wonderful. So, let's dive into our first pillar of support. It's something that many of us might not even think about, but it can be a game changer: community resources. Now, when I say community resources, I'm talking about those local gems that are often right under our noses but go unnoticed. Think senior centers, libraries, and even local clubs or classes. These places are brimming with opportunities just waiting to be discovered. Let me share a quick story with you about my friend, Martha. Martha retired a few years ago from a fulfilling career as a librarian and found herself feeling a bit lost without her work routine and the daily interactions she cherished. The quiet of her days felt heavy, and she missed the lively buzz of the library. One day, feeling a nudge of curiosity and a desire for connection, she decided to check out the senior center in her town. At first, she was hesitant, thinking it might be a place for people who were lonely or needed help. She imagined it might be somber or overly focused on ailments, but boy, was she in for a surprise. She discovered a vibrant community of folks just like her, looking for friendship, fun, and a sense of purpose. Martha cautiously walked through the doors and was immediately greeted by the sound of laughter and chatter. She saw people engaged in various activities. Some were playing cards, others were engrossed in a lively discussion, and a group was setting up for an art class. The atmosphere was warm and welcoming, completely dispelling her initial reservations. Martha joined a painting class at the center, remembering her long-forgotten love for art from her younger years. She found that not only did it reignite her passion and love for art, but it also connected her with a group of wonderful, like-minded people. They shared stories, laughed, and even planned outings together to local art galleries and museums. The senior center became her haven, a place where she felt supported, valued, and seen. It wasn't just a place to pass time. It became a vital part of her life, enriching her days with purpose and friendship. So, my advice to you is to explore what your community has to offer. Don't dismiss these resources based on preconceived notions. You might be surprised at the wealth of opportunities and connections waiting for you. Step out of your comfort zone and take a peek. Whether it's a book club at your local library, a gentle yoga or fitness class designed specifically for seniors, a gardening club, or a social group that meets regularly for coffee and conversation, these community resources can provide you with a sense of belonging and support that you might not have realized you were missing. They are like hidden gardens in your own neighborhood, waiting to be discovered and enjoyed. Now, let's move on to our second pillar of support. This one might seem a bit unconventional to some, but stick with me here: pets. Yes, you heard that right. Our furry, feathered, or scaled friends can be one of the most unexpected yet powerful sources of support in our lives. They offer a unique kind of companionship that can deeply enrich our lives, especially as we navigate the changes that come with aging. I'll never forget the day my neighbor, George, adopted a little rescue dog named Max. George had been living alone in a large, quiet house since his beloved wife, Eleanor, passed away after a long and happy marriage. The silence in the house was deafening, and the days felt long and empty. His children lived far away, and while they called regularly, the loneliness was a constant companion. Max, a scruffy terrier mixed with soulful eyes, brought so much joy and laughter, and most importantly, unconditional love and companionship into his life. Not only did Max give George a reason to get out of bed each morning, eagerly anticipating their walks in the park, but he also opened up unexpected opportunities for George to meet other dog owners in the neighborhood. Suddenly, walks weren't just about exercise. They were social occasions filled with friendly chats and shared smiles with fellow dog lovers. Studies have consistently shown that pets can significantly help reduce stress, lower blood pressure, and even combat loneliness and feelings of isolation. The simple act of stroking a pet has been proven to release endorphins, those wonderful feel-good chemicals in our brains. They provide unconditional love and unwavering companionship, which can be especially comforting and profoundly meaningful as we age and face life's inevitable challenges. If you're feeling a bit apprehensive about taking on the full responsibility of pet ownership, especially if you haven't had a pet in a while, consider starting small. Maybe you visit a local animal shelter and spend time volunteering with the animals there, offering cuddles and playtime. Or perhaps a friend or family member has a well-behaved pet you can offer to pet, sit or borrow for a day or weekend to experience the joy firsthand without the long-term commitment. And remember, pets aren't just limited to dogs and cats. Many seniors find immense joy and companionship in caring for birds, whose cheerful songs can fill a home with life. Others find tranquility in watching fish glide gracefully in an aquarium. Even a small garden of plants, tending to their growth and beauty, can provide a sense of purpose and connection to the living world. The key is to find a companion that fits your lifestyle, living situation, and personal preferences, and most importantly, brings you genuine joy and a sense of connection. Now, as we pause and reflect on this part of our conversation, I want you to truly think about these first two pillars of support: community resources and pets. Both can offer unexpected but truly invaluable support as you navigate the beautiful journey of life after 60. Whether it's taking that brave step to join a local group and rediscover old passions, or welcoming a furry, feathered, or scaled friend into your home and heart, these sources of support can help you feel more connected to the world around you, more engaged in daily life, and ultimately, more deeply fulfilled and happy. So, what do you think? Have you ever actively explored what your community has to offer beyond the usual? Or perhaps you already have a pet who has become an irreplaceable pillar of support and love in your life. I would absolutely love to hear your personal stories and experiences in the comments section below. Sharing your thoughts and insights not only helps me understand what resonates with you, but also builds a supportive community for all of us. And as we continue this journey of discovery together, get ready to uncover and embrace even more unexpected pillars of support that can truly help you thrive and flourish in your golden years. There's so much more richness and joy to explore. Now, moving along in our journey to thrive after 60, let's enthusiastically dive into our third pillar of support: volunteering. Volunteering might not be the very first thing that immediately springs to mind when you're thinking about personal support for yourself, but trust me on this, it can be one of the most profoundly rewarding and life-affirming experiences of your life, especially as you enter this new chapter. It's a beautiful paradox: by giving to others, you often receive so much more in return. Not only does it provide you with a fantastic chance to give back to your local community and contribute meaningfully to causes you care about, but it also intrinsically connects you with a diverse group of other people, fostering new friendships and giving you a powerful sense of purpose and belonging. Let me tell you a little bit more about my friend, Jim. After retiring from his long and dedicated career as a high school history teacher, a profession he deeply loved, He found himself feeling a bit aimless and lacking direction without the daily structure and interactions of his teaching life. He missed the energy of the classroom, the lively discussions with students, and the feeling of making a tangible difference in young lives. He decided, almost on a whim, to volunteer a few hours a week at a local food bank. He initially thought it would be a simple way to fill some time, but he very quickly discovered that it was exactly what he needed, and so much more. The profound sense of fulfillment and satisfaction he got from directly helping others in need was truly incredible and deeply moving. He wasn't just filling boxes of food, he was filling a void in his own life. He also made wonderful new friends among the other volunteers, people from all walks of life who shared his passion for making a positive difference in their community. Volunteering opportunities are incredibly diverse and can take so many different forms, ensuring there's something out there to match everyone's interests and skills. Maybe you have a natural affinity for working with children and could volunteer as a reading tutor at a local elementary school or assist with children's programs at the public library. Perhaps you are deeply passionate about environmental conservation and could dedicate time to helping out with a community garden project, participating in local park cleanups, or assisting at a wildlife rescue center. Whatever your unique interests, skills, and passions are, I promise you, there is a perfect volunteering opportunity out there just waiting for you to discover it. It's truly a fantastic and meaningful way to stay physically and mentally active, feel deeply engaged with the world around you, and build lasting connections within your community. Now, let's transition to talking about a daily habit that can remarkably keep you feeling young, vibrant, and full of energy, staying physically active. You might be initially thinking, perhaps with a sigh, how can I possibly find the motivation or even the physical energy to exercise regularly at my age? But truly hear me out, staying active in your 60s and beyond absolutely does not mean you have to suddenly train for marathons or start lifting incredibly heavy weights at the gym. It's actually all about gently finding enjoyable activities that you genuinely like and then thoughtfully incorporating them into your daily routine in a sustainable way. Take my wonderful neighbor Helen for a perfect example. She is happily in her late 70s and stays remarkably active and energetic simply by making it a daily practice to take regular walks around her peaceful neighborhood. She started very gradually, initially committing to just 10 minutes of walking each day. As she felt stronger and more comfortable, she gradually and naturally increased her walking time to a consistent and enjoyable 30 minutes most days of the week. She often tells me that these daily walks are not only fantastic for helping her maintain her physical fitness and mobility, but they also provide a wonderful opportunity for her to casually chat with neighbors she meets along the way, breathe in the fresh air, and truly appreciate the simple beauty of her surroundings. Staying active can be wonderfully simple and integrated into your daily life. It could be something as gentle and enjoyable as tending to your garden, engaging in a water aerobics class at the local pool, practicing gentle chair yoga in your living room, or even just putting on your favorite music and joyfully dancing in your living room for a few songs. The real key is to discover and embrace activities that genuinely bring you pleasure and movement, and that you can realistically and happily sustain as part of your lifestyle. Extensive scientific research has consistently and powerfully shown that regular physical activity, even in moderate amounts, can significantly improve your overall mood, naturally boost your energy levels, improve sleep quality, strengthen your bones and muscles, and even substantially reduce your risk of developing various chronic diseases as you age. Try to gradually aim for at least around 30 minutes of moderate physical activity on most days of the week, but always remember to listen to your body and be kind to yourself. Every little bit of movement truly counts and contributes positively to your overall well-being. Even incorporating just a few extra minutes of walking here and there throughout your day can wonderfully add up over time and make a real difference. So, whether it's a short and brisk walk after dinner, a gentle stretching session in the morning, or a fun dance party in your living room to your favorite tunes, consciously find what forms of movement work best for you, and realistically make them a regular and enjoyable part of your daily life. Now that we've thoroughly covered the remarkable importance and benefits of staying physically active, let's thoughtfully move on to explore another absolutely crucial habit that can profoundly help you feel younger, more vibrant, and deeply connected: staying socially connected. As we gracefully age, it can unfortunately become increasingly easy to feel socially isolated, particularly if you are living alone or have experienced the profound loss of cherished loved ones. However, actively and intentionally staying socially connected with others is absolutely crucial and vital for maintaining both your mental and emotional well-being, as well as your physical health as you age. My dear friend Susan experienced intense feelings of loneliness and isolation after the passing of her beloved husband, David. After a period of grieving, and with gentle encouragement from her daughter, she bravely decided to join a local book club that met weekly at the community center. She was initially quite nervous and hesitant, but she was genuinely amazed and deeply touched by how profoundly this simple decision changed her life for the better. Not only did she joyfully find a wonderful new group of warm and welcoming friends who genuinely shared her lifelong love of reading and literature, but the regular and meaningful social interaction and stimulating intellectual discussions within the book club also noticeably lifted her spirits, brought laughter back into her days, and gave her something genuinely enjoyable and intellectually stimulating to eagerly look forward to each and every month. Staying socially connected can beautifully unfold in countless different forms, and there is no single right way to do it. It might mean bravely joining a new club or social group, much like Susan did with her book club. Perhaps it could involve regularly volunteering your time for a cause you care about, which naturally brings you into contact with like-minded individuals. It could even be as simple yet meaningful as making a conscious effort to regularly call a close friend or family member on the phone for a heartfelt chat, scheduling weekly coffee dates with neighbors, or actively participating in online communities that align with your interests. You could also consider exploring a new hobby or interest that naturally brings you into contact with other people, such as joining a pottery class, participating in a community choir, or enrolling in a cooking club. Extensive research studies have consistently demonstrated that actively maintaining strong and meaningful social connections throughout our lives can significantly reduce the risk of experiencing depression and anxiety, improve cognitive function and memory, strengthen your immune system, and even remarkably increase longevity and overall lifespan. So, genuinely make a conscious and heartfelt effort to proactively reach out to others, nurture your existing relationships, and actively stay engaged and involved with your local community. It's truly not just beneficial for your mental and emotional health, it's profoundly good for your overall well-being and happiness in every way. As we thoughtfully continue on this shared journey of exploration together, I encourage you to sincerely think about practical ways you can realistically incorporate these essential pillars of support and positive daily habits into your own life starting today. Whether it's exploring volunteering opportunities in your community, consciously making a commitment to stay physically active in enjoyable ways, or intentionally nurturing your social connections and building new friendships, each and every one of these steps, big or small, can genuinely help you live your absolute best, most fulfilling and joy-filled life after the age of 60. And as we gracefully move forward on this path, get ready to discover and embrace even more incredibly empowering and practical ways to truly thrive, flourish, and experience deep joy in your golden years. The adventure is truly just beginning. As we purposefully continue our enriching journey together, now deeply focusing on thriving and flourishing after 60, we have already thoughtfully explored several truly incredible pillars of support and wonderfully energy-boosting habits that are essential for a vibrant life. Now, let's delve even deeper into the remaining key points and practical strategies that can further empower you to live your absolute best, most joyful, and fulfilling life in your precious golden years. One surprisingly impactful key habit that can dramatically transform your daily energy levels and overall being is consciously and consistently reducing your sedentary sitting time throughout the day. It might initially sound like a remarkably simple and almost too obvious suggestion, but prolonged periods of sitting, especially as we age, can actually take a significant toll on our physical health, energy levels, and even our mood. My wonderful friend Linda, who is vibrantly in her mid-70s and full of life, used to happily spend hours each day sitting at her desk, engrossed in her cherished hobby of scrapbooking, creating beautiful albums filled with memories. However, over time, she started gradually noticing her energy levels noticeably dipping, feeling increasingly sluggish and fatigued, and experiencing more frequent backaches and stiffness than usual. That's when she wisely decided to make a conscious and positive change to her daily routine. Linda ingeniously began setting a gentle timer on her phone to remind herself to consciously stand up and purposefully move around for a few minutes every 30 minutes or so. During these short movement breaks, she would intentionally walk to the kitchen to refill her water glass, gracefully stretch her legs and arms while tending to her beloved garden, or even put on some upbeat music and enjoy a quick and joyful little dance right in her living room. Gradually and consistently, over just a few weeks, she began to notice truly remarkable positive changes. Her overall energy levels significantly improved. She felt more mentally alert and less sluggish throughout the day. Her mood naturally lifted, and her persistent backaches and stiffness noticeably lessened. You can absolutely incorporate this simple yet powerfully effective habit into your own daily life as well. Make a conscious effort to purposefully break up your prolonged sitting time with short, frequent bursts of gentle movement and activity throughout your day. Whether it is a quick and refreshing stretch break, a short walk around your home or garden, intentionally standing up and pacing while you talk on the phone, or even simply marching in place for a few minutes while watching your favorite TV program, these seemingly small and simple actions can collectively make a surprisingly big and positive difference in your energy levels, physical comfort, and overall well-being over time. Now, let's thoughtfully transition to talking about another absolutely essential habit that can powerfully keep you feeling young, vibrant, and full of vitality from the inside out, consistently maintaining a healthy and balanced diet. You've likely heard this invaluable advice countless times throughout your life, but it's absolutely worth reiterating because what you consciously choose to eat and nourish your body with truly and profoundly impacts how you feel both physically and emotionally every single day. My wise neighbor, Bob, who is a youthful 72 years young, made a conscious decision to significantly focus on incorporating more fresh fruits and vegetables into his daily meals after his doctor gently suggested it to proactively support his long-term heart health. He enthusiastically started experimenting with a wide variety of delicious and colorful new recipes that featured fresh produce, and he happily discovered that not only did he genuinely enjoy the vibrant flavors and textures of these healthier meals, but he also consistently felt significantly more energetic, mentally alert, and physically robust throughout the day. Consciously incorporating more wholesome, nutrient-dense whole foods into your daily diet, such as a wide rainbow of fresh fruits and vegetables, fiber, rich whole grains, lean sources of protein, and healthy fats, can powerfully help you naturally maintain stable energy levels throughout the day, effectively manage your weight, strengthen your immune system, and proactively support your overall long-term health and vitality. Aim to create a beautiful and colorful rainbow of vibrant fruits and vegetables on your plate at each meal. Remember that each different color group of produce naturally represents a unique set of essential vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and phytonutrients that your body needs to thrive and function optimally. And please don't feel pressured to completely overhaul your entire diet overnight in a drastic way. Instead, focus on making small, sustainable, and enjoyable incremental changes over time. Simple swaps, such as adding a fresh and colorful side salad to your lunch each day, consciously choosing to snack on a piece of whole fruit instead of a sugary processed snack, or gradually incorporating more plant-based meals into your weekly menu, can wonderfully add up over time and make a truly significant positive impact on your health and well-being. Alongside prioritizing a healthy and balanced diet, consistently staying adequately hydrated throughout the day is also absolutely crucial for maintaining optimal energy levels and overall health, especially as we age. As we gracefully get older, our natural sense of thirst can sometimes diminish slightly, which unfortunately makes it easier to unintentionally forget to drink sufficient amounts of water regularly throughout the day. My friend Carol, who is a vibrant and active 68-year-old, personally discovered that simply and consciously increasing her daily water intake made a remarkable difference in how she felt. She reported feeling noticeably more energized, less fatigued and sluggish, and even experienced improvements in her skin hydration and digestion. She now consciously keeps a reusable water bottle with her throughout the day, whether she's at home, running errands, or socializing, and makes a point to sip on it consistently and regularly, especially before, during, and after meals. Try to gradually aim to drink at least around 8-ounce glasses of pure water per day as a general guideline, but always remember that your individual hydration needs can naturally vary based on your activity level, the climate you live in, and your unique individual health needs. If plain water feels a bit too bland or unappealing to you, try creatively infusing it with slices of fresh lemon, refreshing cucumber, juicy berries, or fragrant mint leaves for a naturally flavored and wonderfully refreshing twist. Now, let's thoughtfully wrap up our insightful conversation today with a final, incredibly important habit that is all about actively and lovingly nurturing your precious mind and cognitive function, consistently engaging in mentally stimulating activities that challenge and sharpen your brain. Whether it's dedicating time each day to reading an engaging book, regularly working on stimulating crossword puzzles or Sudoku, learning a brand new skill or language, or engaging in creative pursuits like writing or painting, consciously keeping your mind actively engaged and challenged is absolutely essential for staying mentally sharp, maintaining cognitive vitality, and feeling energetically youthful as you gracefully age. My friend Tom, who is a youthful and intellectually curious 75 years old, bravely decided to take up painting as a new hobby after he retired from his long and fulfilling career. He had never painted before in his life and initially felt a bit intimidated by the prospect, but he found the entire process of learning new artistic techniques, experimenting with colors and textures, and creatively expressing himself through art to be incredibly fulfilling, enriching, and surprisingly energizing. Not only did this new hobby give him a wonderful sense of purpose, accomplishment, and creative outlet, but he also genuinely reported feeling more mentally alert, focused, and energetically youthful in his daily life. Actively seek out and find activities that truly spark your curiosity, ignite your passion for learning, and genuinely bring you intellectual joy, and then wholeheartedly dive into them with enthusiasm and an open mind. It could be bravely joining a local book club to discuss fascinating literature with others, enrolling in an online course to learn a new language or explore a topic that has always intrigued you, taking up a musical instrument and learning to play your favorite songs, or even simply dedicating time each day to engaging in mentally stimulating games and puzzles. The real key is to consciously keep challenging your brain in enjoyable and meaningful ways, continuously learning new things, and joyfully discovering new facets of yourself and the world around you. As we have thoughtfully journeyed through these essential pillars of support and wonderfully energy-boosting habits together today, please always remember the empowering truth that even small, consistent, and sustainable positive changes in your daily habits and lifestyle choices can collectively make a truly big and transformative difference in your overall health, happiness, and sense of fulfillment at any age. Whether it's proactively exploring the wealth of community resources available right in your local area, warmly welcoming a loving pet into your life to experience the unconditional joy of animal companionship, generously volunteering your time and talents to give back to your community, consciously making a commitment to stay physically active in enjoyable ways each day or consistently, nourishing your body with a healthy and balanced diet. Each and every one of these thoughtful steps can genuinely help you thrive, flourish, and experience deep joy in your precious golden years and beyond. And let's absolutely not forget the paramount importance of actively staying socially connected with others, nurturing your existing relationships, and consistently engaging in mentally stimulating activities to keep your mind sharp and vibrant. These essential habits are all beautifully intertwined and interconnected, collectively creating a holistic and comprehensive approach to living your absolute best, most fulfilling and joy-filled life after the age of 60 and for many wonderful years to come. So, what are your personal thoughts and reflections on everything we've explored together today? Have any of these particular habits, pillars of support, or personal stories especially resonated with you on your own journey? I would be absolutely thrilled and deeply grateful to hear your own unique stories, personal experiences, and insightful reflections in the comments section below. Let's actively create a warm, supportive, and inspiring online community right here, where we can all genuinely encourage, uplift, and learn from each other as we gracefully navigate this beautiful and transformative chapter of life together. If you found this video genuinely helpful, informative, and inspiring today, please kindly give it a thumbs up to show your appreciation, and consider subscribing to my channel.